Yeah, this is winners finals, Dart and Smizzy versus DFC and AntiMatteR.
All right.
Looks like they're going into it.
Frantically tries to figure out who's who.
I would assume Tony.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah.
DFC is Puff.
You never know who AntiMatteR is, though. He mans approximately 2/3 of the cast.
Hey, the names? The names are with the wrong cam. There we go.
Implying anyone watching this video doesn't know who Drugfreechu is.
He's famous, world-renowned. Also, they have room for that setup, but not mine.
I mean, that's where Princess was.
Yeah.
They just moved Princess and brought in a big TV.
You're right. Anyways.
Princess is a garbage TV. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we got a match.
Okay, so it's Spacey and X plus, and then a Spacey plus X.
Kind of support-esque, you can imagine.
Falco Puff is a tricky team to play because generally, generally with Puff, you see Foxes. I think that's the main team, Fox Puff.
I don't think Falco can get as many pickups off of Puff's stuff as Fox can.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on how fragile AntiMatteR's Falco can be.
Yeah.
It can be played in doubles. Definitely not a bad character, but just super tricky.
Oh, great rest.
Random rest. I don't see these things, and then they happen. That's Tony for you though. It'll be like, oh, you jabbed. Let me hit that with that down B.
Right. Yeah, it's a pretty even game right now.
Yeah. We got red team in the middle of the stage though. Blue team tries to bring it in.
Yeah.
But you'll generally look for sandwiching and then just edge guard situations from the Puff on either of these characters is going to be a super scary situation.
Right.
Those are going to be the swing moments that decide the match. Is do you get back on stage against the Puff or does your teammate help you? Also, dying at 84% as the Puff doesn't feel great. I would say it's a 2 out of 10.
Right.
But that's the Fox matchup for you. Is that he dies at 12, you die at 60. It's a bloodbath.
Yeah. Not very pretty.
Super volatile.
Both blue team is a high percent right now. If they can take the start off Dart real fast.
Oh.
His teammate's not taking the stock though. It seems like. Yep.
There, he's just sitting in the middle of the stage because the only way Fox is getting back if Falco's on the ledge is a side B or an up B to the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
And Puff has 7.5 years to aerial drift over.
Oh,
that's an
nice,
approximate
nice
number.
shield pressure by AntiMatteR.
Yeah.
It seems like Smizzy is trusting his teammate and he maybe didn't make the right choice.
AntiMatteR. That was
very sick.
It's smooth.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looked like sneezing. It's just something you don't even think about. And then it's boom. All right.
Yeah, it looked good.
Down B, shine, jump, spike, off stage.
Well, he had this sick wave shine shield pressure too.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. Oh, Dart's busting as a main now. Realizes he has to actually try.
Bringing out Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Our favorite guy. Our favorite weeb.
That's my dude. Oh.
Whoa.
What? How do you know that that's happening?
Did he get that off the up B?
Yeah, he got it off the up B, which has lag.
He's wearing a tag. He's wearing a tag. That's the issue.
No. TE, the tag disappears.
Oh, really? Okay.
Shout out to Voice Cracks.
Never mind then.
Little down smash action from the Marth.
Yeah.
Marth in doubles is not bad at all, and especially if you're Dart, which is I would consider a pretty movement-based Marth. You're going to be fine, and his edge guards are just super decisive. So with Marth, you can run off stage and dare, and that's a simplified version of it. Or you go for these super drawn out rinse and repeat edge guards.
Right.
And the rinse and repeat ones do not work in doubles. You need to be able to clear a stock quickly with dare or some jank forward smash follow up. What is it called when you just? Is there a name when you just run through someone's shield? Tony's been doing that 3 times this match.
I mean, I guess it's technically a cross up.
Yeah, cross up's fine. It's a running tomahawk. Kinda.
Yeah, running tomahawk. Yeah.
It's really just not doing anything, but he just runs right through his shield and hopes that he's up tilting out his shield, which is very punishable by Puff with rest. I mean.
Right.
Other than that, look, as soon as anyone's off stage, Tony is following them, and he just babysit. That's what you do with Puff, is like you just follow them until they do something, and then you punish that.
Right.
You don't just blindly throw out a bear, which is super easy to want to do because it's such a good move. I think if they're well, first of all, I think AntiMatteR and Drugfreechu should be playing a more 2v1 focused game while trying to avoid it. But it's easier for Dart and Smizzy to do that, because you just knock Puff away, and Puff will live, but it'll take her a year and a half.
Puff will take forever to get back.
And then you just beat up the Falco, who's very prone to being beat up.
Especially well against Falco.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody gets beat up as well as Falco.
Yeah, limited recovery options make it a lot easier for two people to keep him off stage.
Yeah.
Great side B save by Dart. That was awesome.
Yeah. What else you can do is you stay on ledge, and then you can side B and then re-grab.
Yeah.
Pew Pew does that a lot because your first side B after being grounded does give you like a half an inch of like moving upward.
Sure.
So you can side B re-grab once, and that's useful for saving teammates.
Sure.
We're looking at a 1v1 here.
Oh, please don't do this.
Both of these teams are known. Well, no, Drugfreechu is known for saving his own stocks.
I'm gonna disagree with this.
I am always in favor of taking stocks. I just think if you're trying to get good at doubles, the best way to do it is to play doubles.
Yeah.
And this is singles right now, RN. So we'll have to see how this goes. Plus, signing up for saying hell yeah, let me 1v1 Dart. It's a scary.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a scary proposal.
That's my initial thought. But it's going pretty even right now.
Yeah, even in percent.
Yeah. Although Puff is a lot more prone to dying at higher percents than Marth is.
For
the most part.
Unless you get to the Marth zone, TM, too high of percents, you lose follow-ups, unless you just get a random strong hit.
Right.
Whereas Puff can get a fair and Marth is going to die.
Yeah.
This should be a pretty easy edge guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverse fair. Grabbing, just holding ledge might have also worked. I don't know for sure.
I think he would have been.
So now Puff kind of looks for cheese on that last little bonus percent is what you want to do. You just want to go for some risky rest or something, because you're probably going to die soon anyway.
Right.
Oh, that is a scary setup, but Drugfreechu reacted to it very well.
Dart is going in right now.
That forward air dare is a lot. It's automatic on most DIs,
right?
Unless you do exactly what he did, which is generally something you don't want to do. You have to DI in, which if you DI in, it's an F smash. So it's a really scary mix-up for Puff.
Right.
But Puff has a ton of really scary mix-ups, so it makes sense. Oh my, wall of pain coming in. Oh, does not grab the ledge before he comes in though.
Dart looks super dominant at the beginning of the stock, but Tony's closed the gap.
Yeah, that
really
last,
well.
it was fair, bear. Okay,
yeah.
and he does get killed by
Dash dances him out.
Yeah.
Baits out an unsafe approach. And
that's what Puff looks to do in this matchup a lot, is just, Marth. Marth does dash dances and says, please do something.
Yes.
And you just pray that the Puff does something.
Right.
And if they don't, you just keep dash dancing. Oh!
Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, but luckily it's Dreamland, and all it was a free 30%.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot worse on many other characters or on any other stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, not in any legal stage. Poke Floats, you live that shit to like 180.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Up B out of shield from Dart on AntiMatteR.
Yeah. Oh, great save.
Pretty good mix-up on Marth.
As Marth.
As Marth, yeah. While playing Marth.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was strange. Dart held AntiMatteR, and I don't think the Sheik was nearby, but maybe just clearing the recovery path. Ooh, that random dare, Dart doesn't quite make it back.
Yeah.
But he went for a falling neutral B, which is bold.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's interesting to see how blue team, how Dart is trying to keep his teammates safe.
This is definitely blue team's game to win, though.
Yeah.
This stage is not good for Falco in, well, the space is good, but as far as like what you get off of recovery, Sheik is going to do a lot more here than Falco.
I wouldn't say this stage is too great for Marth though either.
Marth in doubles here is fine. The reason that you don't, in my opinion, like you need room to move around and to set up your hitboxes.
Okay.
And on like a battlefield or something, it's just a little bit worse.
You can better play like the back line.
Yeah.
Defensive line.
It depends on what kind of Marth you're playing, but overall I'd consider Dreamland to be a very solid stage for him in doubles.
Sure.
And very, very good for Sheik in doubles. That's why I assume they counterpicked here at least.
Yeah. Is that gonna do it?
See, that's a.
Oh,
if you go
great
low,
side B.
if you go low, it just turns into a game of chicken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at a certain point, you can still get on stage, and if he reacts to it and does a get up to reacting to you getting on stage, hypothetically, then you can just drop down a little lower and grab.
Yeah.
What else you'll see him do is that, like, the natural inclination is to not fast fall as Marth when you're recovering, because it feels like you want to get more distance if possible, but fast falling gives your opponent less time to set up, so it is the right thing to do in some situations. Especially if you're already pretty close to the stage. Random dare, well, not a dare, it was a pretty straightforward king combo. We'll just see if he's able to get back from it or not.
Yeah, he's Puff. He's able to get it back.
Yeah. And it looks like he is going to hold on to the stock.
Yeah, DFC's...
Oh, nope.
Never mind.
He takes it. AntiMatteR.
Yeah, I think that's good. DFC was in a really rough spot there.
Puff 1v2s are not good. They are not bad. They are just slow.
They're good if you're H-Box. If you're H-Box, you're very good at them.
It eliminates rest if you're above a certain percent.
Yeah. Well, just at all, really, unless,
yeah.
Rest is out of the play.
Well, you see a lot of the times is the Puff will just grab because they can get a free grab, and then instead of getting a follow-up, they just get killed.
Right.
Pretty solid game, too, from Blue Team. It'll be interesting to see where the stage will be for Game 3, or if any characters get changed. That was fast. Who went Falcon?
DFC.
DFC went Falcon.
Wow.
Captain. No. That's Patrick is Captain Buster.
Right away.
Quick dare.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need as Marth and teams.
I'm really wondering what's going on in Red Team. What Red Team is thinking here.
If I saw Red Team switch characters, I assume it's AntiMatteR because the guy changes after every game.
That's true.
That I've ever played against him. But it looks like he's sticking with Falco, which is admirable. Of course, if you play 5 characters, why are you playing?
I'm not quite sure whether I agree with the stage choice.
CSTL coming at me with the sass off screen.
That's what he does, man.
He's a sassy dude.
Yeah, the Falcon just, I don't know, DFC's already lost 2 stocks. He's just getting sandwiched super hard. Dart's also really good against Falcon. He's really good at picking off Falcon.
That's true. He's beaten
Wizrobe.
Wizrobe,
yes.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Almost beat Esther.
Wow.
But enough of that, you know. Blue Team is really running away with this game. Like I said, the Falcon just doesn't seem to be working out for Red Team, unfortunately.
But another game of Puff. At least moving from Puff to Falcon, it's going to be a huge momentum change within the game.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, this is their winner's bracket game right here. If they lose this, they're in the loser's bracket.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what the thought process was. Oh, misses that knee. You don't want to see that.
I guess I would assume that Tranman and C Sharp are in losers finals, but I don't know.
Losers semis right there.
Losers semis is happening.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. See if our SAU heroes can make it happen over there. Great F smash by AntiMatteR, locks him in with the laser. DFC is just spamming bear up platform, and Dart calls him out on it. Dart says, "No, my hitboxes are better than yours."
Oh,
Dart trying to
could have been cute.
It worked. Oh, what the heck?
Could have lived.
Well,
for a while.
That solved it.
Yeah, good set though.
Yeah. I'm curious what adjustments do you think the Red Team needs to make? if they meet them again in grand finals.
So it all depends. Like one option is character changing, but like that's such a random variable for how people are feeling about characters at different times and things. Overall, I think that like it's really weird to play against a team where one player is really, really good because you don't want to focus them because they're really, really good. But focusing the other person means you're not paying attention to the like S tier player.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird situation overall. Like you just want to play normal, but that's still hard to do because one of them's really fucking good.
Yeah. And cut.